Did you know that Deadpool was once cursed by Loki to look like Tom Cruise in the comics? Fun facts! Iron Man once served as the Secretary of Defense under President George W. Bush in the comics. Hawkeye once successfully performed complex surgery with his arrows, despite having no medical training. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles once teamed up with the Ghostbusters in a comic crossover. To recharge his powers, Superman once spent 15,000 years in the sun. Scallops have approximately 100 eyes around the edge of its shell to detect predators. In 1993, San Francisco held a referendum over whether a police officer was allowed to patrol while carrying a ventriloquist dummy. He won! Nintendo trademarked the phrase, "It's on like Donkey Kong," in 2010. There are over 200 slang terms for marijuana, according to the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. Due to Robin Williams ad-libbing so many of his lines in Aladdin, the script was rejected for a Best Adapted Screenplay Academy Award nomination. The Good Dinosaur was the first Pixar film to not at least break even at the box office. Belle from Beauty and the Beast is the only person in her town who wears blue, signifying her outcast status. An early draft of Zootopia had a much darker plot, where predator animals were forced to wear a shock collar. Ginger can reduce exercise-induced muscle pain by up to 25%. The world's oldest preserved bottle of wine dates back to 325 AD and was found near the town of Speyer, Germany in 1867. Vanilla is the only edible fruit of the orchid family. Saffron has been worth 3 times the price of gold at certain points in history. There are giant ice volcanoes on Pluto's surface, spewing a lava of water, nitrogen, or methane. Antares, the 15th brightest star in the night sky, is 700 times larger than our sun. Spacequakes on our moon have been detected. They're equivalent to a 5.5 magnitude earthquake on Earth. The fastest spinning pulsar we know of rotates 716 times per second. There's a sport called octopush, which is essentially underwater hockey. If you leave Tokyo by plane at 7 a.m., you will arrive in Honolulu at approximately 7 p.m. the previous day. The Twitter bird actually has a name, Larry. In Denmark, citizens have to select baby names from a list of 7,000 government-approved names. Every second, the sun sends to Earth 10 times more neutrinos than the number of people on Earth. The 3 most common languages in the world are Mandarin Chinese, Hindi, and English. 40 is the only number in English that is spelled with its letters in alphabetical order. Polar bears are nearly undetectable by infrared cameras due to their transparent fur. There are no bridges over the Amazon River. The oldest existing governing body operates in Althing in Iceland. It was established in 930 AD. In 2007, Iran arrested 14 squirrels for spying. Due to the cost of getting a divorce in England, men in the 17th and 18th century would often choose to sell their wives instead. Dragonflies and damselflies form a heart with their tails when they mate. The male Argonaut octopus is up to 30 times smaller than the female, so in order to reproduce, it detaches a sperm-bearing arm and releases it into the female when mating. A beaver's teeth never stop growing. The transparent skin of the glass frog allows you to see its heart beating and other internal organs. There's a mega colony of ants that spans 3 continents, covering much of Europe, the west coast of the US, and the west coast of Japan. Finding Nemo is the best-selling DVD of all time. The Carolina Reaper is over 600 times hotter than Tabasco sauce. Neutron star collisions can create enough gold to equal hundreds of Earth masses, and even more platinum. Blue whales eat 500,000 calories in one mouthful. Some birds have been known to hold grudges against specific humans. There is a flying frog that uses flaps of skin between its toes to glide. Scientists once gave mice superhero-like night vision using nanoparticles. Oranges are not even in the top 10 list of common foods when it comes to vitamin C levels. There are currently 1.45 billion cars on Earth. Sudan has more than 200 pyramids, double the number found in Egypt. Approximately 90% of Earth's total population lives in the northern hemisphere. Antarctica is the only continent that does not have land areas below sea level. Subscribe.